In today's video, I'm going to talk about another anniversary review. It is the 50th anniversary of the self-titled album by Blue Oyster Cult. They're a rock band formed on Long Island in 1967. They have been one of the most influential bands in hard rock and heavy metal. This is their first album, so let's talk about that.
Hey man, Blue Oyster Cult is not a metal band. They only have one good song.
What are you talking about? Have you listened to their other albums? They got a lot more good songs.
Those guys are posers. They're not a metal band. They use cowbell. Do these songs have cowbells in them?
I don't know. I mean, I guess they do, but this band is a lot more than Don't Fear the Reaper. You need to listen to their early albums. You might actually like them.
No, I don't listen to poser music. I only listen to Slayer and Cannibal Corpse. Get out of here with that poser music.
Okay, can I get on with my review now?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So the album was released on January 16th, 1972. Kind of hard to believe that this band is now 50 years old. Lots of great songs in this, and I'll be talking about them in a minute. But we got like Cities on Flames with Rock and Roll, Stairway to the Stars, and then came The Last Days of May. Those are like some of their signature songs and songs that they actually still play live. So the album was well received by critics. So for example, Robert Christgau in The Village Voice called it the tightest and most musical hard rock record since, dare I say it, Who's Next? So the album has 10 songs. Let me talk about them now. The first song is called Transmaniacon MC. It's about the Altamont Speedway Free Festival. It's a counterculture rock concert held in 1969 in California. So the MC stands for Motorcycle Club. The song also appeared in a Rock Band video game. It has a slightly psychedelic rock sound, very big influence from late 60s music, and song's a rocker, lots of cool riffs. The next song is called I'm on the Lam, But I Ain't No Sheep. So this song is about a fugitive who was pursued by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. They originally recorded the song in 1970. They were kind of known as a different band back then, but the song was recorded a few times later. It's a hard rock song with a slight country or southern rock feel, and the guitar playing is really good on this one. The track number 3 is called Then Came the Last Days of May. So this is supposedly a true story. It's about two friends of Buck Dahmer. They were killed while trying to make a drug deal. So the story is that a couple of college students from Long Island, Stony Brook University, they took a road trip to Arizona. They wanted to buy some weed. But things didn't really go well, and they eventually were brought out to the desert and they got shot. So the song is a slower rock ballad. The lyrics really paint a picture of like traveling through the desert, and the guitar tone is cleaner in the song, and I think it's a really good deep cut. Track number 4 is called Stairway to the Stars. This song is pretty cool. The intro reminds me a little of The Doors. It's a straightforward rocker. Lots of cool lead guitar playing. It has some piano in the background. The song is also fairly catchy with a memorable chorus. Track 5 is Before the Kiss of Redcap. This is another song. It involves drugs. Basically the meaning is a redcap is a type of narcotic, and it's when like somebody like passes it from one person to another through kissing. The song is just heavy rock, has a big like 60s rock influence. The song has a cool bass solo followed by a keyboard section mixed with some distorted guitars. I really like that one. Next is Screams. This one sounds a little different than the others. It's slow, it's psychedelic, it's groovy. Kind of reminds me a little of Iron Butterfly. Lots of cool and spacey, trippy sounds, some pretty cool guitar riffs. Track 7, She's as Beautiful as a Foot. Another trippy, psychedelic song. Such a haunting melody. Not a heavy rock song, but more of like a dreamy, psychedelic rock song. The instruments work very well together, and they kind of create these like beautiful soundscapes. Track 8 is probably my favorite, Cities on Flame with Rock and Roll. This was released as a single. Now the main riff was inspired by like the Black Sabbath song like The Wizard. So if you listen to it, it's like something like that. Now the song has been covered by metal bands like Iced Earth. It was on Guitar Hero 3, and this is really a good example of their heavy metal side. They have these like string bends like in the verse section, like something like that. So it's pretty cool, nice blend of proto heavy metal and rock and roll. And the song ends with a cool piano and distorted guitar outro. Some pretty cool heavy blues rock. Track 9, Work of the Telescopes. It's another cool song. Has clean guitar with echo effects. Kind of reminds me a little of like that 90s alternative, but the song in general has like a late 60s hard rock style. Lots of cool guitar feels in the song. The final song is called Redeemed. And it reminds me a little of the Beatles, like during their later days, but kind of like that little like Abbey Road time, but with like a little southern or rock feel or country rock feel. Just melodic rock song. Has a cool trippy keyboard part at the end of the song, closes it out. And this is a really cool album. It's only like 36 minutes long, but it's really good. I like it a lot. Now, if you're somebody who only knows like Don't Fear the Reaper or Burning for You, this is kind of very different. More like late 60s psychedelic rock mixed with some proto heavy metal. Now, Blue Oyster Cult, I really like the first like 3 or 4 like Blue Oyster Cult albums. Maybe like Secret Treaties might be my favorite. But the sound was a little different. You know, I think after Agents of Fortune, it might have like changed up a little. But I definitely would recommend it if you've never heard it, or if you haven't heard it in a while, just go back and give it another listen. I really like their early material. So that is all. So please remember, like, comment, subscribe. I will have some new videos soon. I'll stick some other videos like right there if you want to like check out some of my other ones, like my top 10s from the 70s and things like that. That is all. I'll see you all in the next one.